G'day, welcome back to Dad vs Son, and we're going on with Tournament Battle Pack scenario number 9, Operation Mercury by Brian Collars. And it is the Germans' turn. So let's see what they want to do. Okay, so last turn they were left with a fire and a move. These two cards that they can't use at all, and they picked up a route and another card that they can't use at all. So, that's not real flash, is it? Okay. So what do they want to do? I think what they would like to do is a few things, but whether they can or not's a different matter. Righto. As much as I would like to get rid of those 3 cards that they can't use at the moment, what I think we're probably better off doing is getting rid of this bugger while we can. So we are going to fire into here. We're going to activate Lieutenant Schrader. So what we have is we have 6, 7, 8, 9 into here. So it's simply 9 into there, and that's it. We have 9 plus 7 is 16, and we have an event which is eliminate 1 broken unit. So they're going to go, so they didn't even have to shoot at him. He died of old age. Look at that. So that's another 2 VPs for them. They're up to 7 VPs. Now, the question is, their fire is just wasted because they're firing here. They can't redirect the fire once it's gone. Okay, so next thing they've got is a move or a route. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the move, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to move these over here to give a bit of support here, or to take this guy on over here. Now, this I don't really care about too much. I need to leave people here to protect this, so I'm just going to move this guy here, and he's going to go a 1 to there, and he is out of line of sight of anybody. Then he's going to go 2, 3 into there, and I believe he is still out of line of sight because of the hill. Yeah, and he can't be seen there, of course. And then he's going to go 4, 5 to there, and again he's still out of line of sight. And that's all they can do. So that's their 2, a 1 and a 2. Righto, so the Brits were left with an artillery request, and they picked up a fire, a route, and a command confusion. Oh, and just so you all know, it's the boy's birthday today. He's turned 11, so happy birthday, Sean.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so he's going to be playing silly buggers all day. So, okay, back onto it. Okay, what do they want to do? Let's have a look here. Now, yes, they could try and route, but let's be honest, this guy is sitting here for 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, which is pretty stupid. So route's out of the question at the moment, realistically. So that leaves them a fire command. So they could, again, try firing down into here. But again, what are they going to fire for? 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7, minus 3 is 4. So they're going to be firing 4 into here with nothing to help against 11. Now, can be done, don't get me wrong. Can we fire from here? But again, this would be 4 plus 1 is, it's 3 plus 1 is 4 down into here, so it's even worse. Righto. Okay, I was going to get rid of command, confusion, and route and grab 2 cards. And we're back to the Germans, who have picked up an advance, which is handy, and a fire, which is handy. Right. So I think what we're going to do is, at the moment, we're going to get rid of this card, of this card, of this card, and we're going to get rid of this card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I know I could have used the assault as a smoke, but I didn't want to. Back to the Brits, and they've got a fire, the artillery quest, a rout, and a command confusion. Look familiar? Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is this time we're going to fire. So we're going to use this order, and we're going to use the marksmanship on this. Okay, so we're firing for 5, plus 1 is 6, plus 1 down is 7, plus 2 for marksmanship is 9, minus 3 is 6 into here. So we are 6 plus 5 is bloody useless, 11, and he is sitting there for 8, 9, 10, 11. And he's fine. And that's all the Brits can do. Or is it? They've done one order. They are going to use the rout simply to get rid of the card. So they're going to try and rout the Germans, and they get a 5. Oh, look, nothing. So they get 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. And the Germans have a fire, an advance, an artillery denied, which is totally useless to them, a rout assault, a command confusion, and an artillery again. Right. Okay, so we don't know if the Brits have got a 5 because all we can see is their artillery request at the moment. So, the only person we could rout is ourselves, so we'll ignore that at the moment, which leaves us again with fire, advance, or grab new cards. Advance is not going... Well, advance could help us, that's for sure. It's going to bring us closer. We might be able to take these out and then continue to move on. I really want to recover for this guy, though. Bum, bum, bum. I suppose I could advance him backwards and advance him forward to there. That gets him out of trouble for the time being. Or I could just advance him forward again. Chances are he's going to be relatively safe. We'll do it. So we're going to advance, and we're going to activate Lieutenant Schrader. So this guy will come to here. This guy will come to here, and this guy will come to here. I don't want to go here because then there's no hindrance. Okay, whereas here we have the hindrance at least that he's coming through here. So we advance to there. This guy was in command range, so he could move if he wants. But I don't see the sense. Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Okay, so that's it. That's all they're going to do this turn. And they're hoping to get another advance. Okay, so Brits have got an artillery request. They get a move, a recover, and an artillery request. Look at that. Okay, they have nobody that needs to recover. Do they want to move anyone? And they could. They could move these back out of here, and that way they've gotten away from this. And that actually may be a damn fine idea. So we're going to move to get these guys out of range of a melee with these. So they're going to move together. So they can move a total of 5 together. And they're going to go 1 to there, 2 to there, 3 to there, 4 to there. So they're coming around to come up and back up these guys. And that is all they're going to do. They get 1 card back. And we're back to the Germans, who have a fire, a rout, command confusion, 2 artillery cards, which are useless, and an artillery card, which is useless. So they're going to get rid of their artillery cards, their command confusion, and their rout, and get 5 cards. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. The Brits have got their artillery requests, a recover, and a move. Right. So what do we got there? We have a weapons team. So we're going to move the line. We're going to activate Sergeant Hawes and the line team. Or are we? Think about this. Think about this. Yes, Sergeant. We're going to activate the line team. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So there he was not in line of sight. Here he is in line of sight. So if they want to fire, they can do so. So do they want to fire? Is the question. They have 1 fire, they have 2 fires, they have a recover, they have 3 fires, they have a move, and they have a command confusion. So they could fire up into here, which would make sense. And they will fire. So they're going to activate Lieutenant Schrader. They're going to use this guy here as their primary. So he is 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And that's it. 8 into here. So that's 8 minus 3 for the hindrance, minus another one for going uphill is minus 4. And we are going to, is 4 then. And that's it. So 4 going uphill plus 8 is 12. So we have this guy here is 8, 9, 10. And safe. And same as 7, 8, 9. And safe. And there is an event which is place wire in a random hex. And the hex is C8. And earthquake again. And C8 is here. Righto, and then we have this gentleman here is there for 11 and safe. Right. So what else do the British want to do? That was their move. And that is all they want to do. They get their card back. We're back to the Germans, who have 2 fires, a move, a recover, and a command confusion. So they are going to do a move. Yeah. So he's going to move. They're going to activate Lieutenant Schrader here. And they're going to move as a pile. So they can move 6. So they go 2 into here. Like that. And they are in line of sight. And do they? And there is nothing there. So they're going to go here for 3, like that, and we're going to go hidden wire. And they is stuck there out in the open. Okay, so they can't move any further. Dum, 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 dum. So the question is now, do they worry about recovering this guy? And I would say the answer is no. So they have a couple of fire actions or fire orders, which they can't really use at the moment. So I think that is it for them. So get rid of that one, get rid of that one. 1, 2 for the Germans. Back to the British, who have a recover that they can use. And that's it. Okay, so we only have 3 cards. We're not going to use any. We're simply going to fill our hand with 1. And there we go. We're back to the Germans with 2 fires, a recover, a command confusion, and another move. Right. Now, what do they want to do? What do they want to do? So they could do a move again. They could move up to here. And they could maybe shoot. We don't know. At the moment, we don't know if the Brits have got a fire card. Or we could shoot up into here. But we can't use the weapons out of wire, so that's not real flash. Or we could move these guys. So if we move these, and then we could do a recover later, because this guy has a movement of 3 with Private Herzog here, so they can at least move up to here. Or they can get rid of their couple of dicky cards which aren't really helping them. Okay, what we are going to do is we're going to do a move. We're going to activate Lieutenant Schrader, but the first thing we are going to do is we are going to use smoke grenades. And we're going to throw the smoke into N7, where we're going. 8, pretty damn fine. Okay, so then we're going to move up here into this smoke, which makes it awfully difficult for them to get a hit on us. Okay. So they've moved up there. We can have a look and see if we have a fire card, and we do. But do we want to? And I would have to say at the moment the answer is no, because we would have a whole 5, 6, 7 into there, and they've already got 8 for smoke, so that's not going to achieve much. Okay, so is there anything else they want to do? And I think the answer is no. So the Germans get 2 cards. And we are at something for the... What do we want to do for the Brits? Okay, I think we are going to fire now. And it's simply because we need to use a card and we can't move anywhere, and I want to keep the other cards. And rather than just throw it away, I may as well use it. So again, we have 6, 7, 8 into there. 5, 6, 7 in 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 into there. So it's basically a 0 going in. So we have 8 plus 3. So we've hit them for 3. And they have a 9 and an event. And it is breeze. Remove all smoke. Dun, dun, dun. Doop. So now we are hitting him for 8 plus 3 is 11, rather than just 3 at least. Okay, so he is 8, 9, and safe. And he is 9 and safe. And we are going to do nothing more. So, we get 1 card for the Brits. The Germans have a fire, a recover, 2 command confusions, a rout, and a move. They really wanted a whatchamacallit, an advance. Okay, so what do they want to do? I think what they need to do, they don't particularly want to, but I think they need to fire into here. They need to try and knock these down a bit. Even though they want to get rid of those other cards. So they're going to fire. And I know this is the trouble now because this is their ambush. I don't want to get rid of the ambush, but I need to knock them down. That's okay. We're going to do it. So we're going to fire. We're going to activate Lieutenant Schrader. We are going to use the rout card, so we get a +2 for hand grenades. And we are going to use this command confusion for the sustained fire for the machine gun. So we're at +4. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to fire. Let's get this right. So we're not using the sustained fire just yet. So we're going to fire with 4. +2 is 6 into here. Okay, for the hand grenades. +1 is 7. Okay, 7 into there. And that's going to be 7 plus 4 is 11. Wow. Big draws, big draws. So we have 8, 9, 10 here. And he's safe. And we have 7, 8, 9 there. And he is safe. And the sniper, but we've run out of British cards. So what we have is 1 VP. Time is up to 6 of 8. Right, there's no smoke to remove. There are no... Oh, I missed a couple of cards. Nobody to come on board. No sudden death. So, dig-ins. Do we have any dig-ins? And the answer is no. Okay. So the sniper is at I4, which is right up here and affects nobody. Okay, and then we have this guy being hit for 11. And the first thing we're going to do then is we're going to play, and we could have done it earlier, but I was playing with their minds. hidden pillbox. So we're going to put our pillbox right in there, and that's going to screw him even more. Look at that. So now he's going in there for 11, and we are currently at 14. And we go, nah, and safe. Right. Then they're going to fire with their other person. So we have 6, 7, and +2 for the sustained fire is 9 into here. 9 plus, oh, look at that, 2 is 11, and we are jammed like that. Wow. Okay, so we have 8 and 5 is 13. I think he's safe. Yup. We have 7 and 5 is 12. And we have another sniper. And the sniper is at D6. And D6 is over here. And it's a British one. D6. So this gentleman here has been hit. And a 6 fixes their LMG. See, I remembered for a change. Okay. And then we've got this guy, which is 9, 14, and safe. Okay. Now what do they want to do? They've done 1 order. They can do 2 more if they wish. And I think that will do. So they'll get rid of those 3 cards. And they'll get 3 more. And look, I know that these guys are still sitting here. But I'm just trying to whittle them down a bit and then hopefully come in from both sides and confusticate them a little bit. Righto, so British have a move, a recover, and an artillery denied. Excuse me. Okay, so we are going to move, and we're going to move with our little gentleman up the back here. We're going to come back over here and try and take this. So he's going to go a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, and a 5 to there. Just like that. And that's as far as he goes. They get 2 cards. Okay, so the Germans have a recover, a move, a command confusion, a rout, a fire, and an advance, which is what they had wanted. Okay, so they're going to use the advance. Here she blows. They're going to do these ones. Okay, so let me just do it like this. Okay, so the Germans are going to play an ambush. So we are going to reduce this guy. Yes. Much of a muchness. Okay. Now the British, do they have an ambush? And the answer is no. Okay. So the British draw first as the defenders, and they have 2, 7, 8. Plus 6 is 14. Not real flash. And the Germans have 4, 10, 11. So I want them to draw a 2 or a 3, and that's it. If they do a 2 or a 3, we've got them. Any more, and they've got us. And they drew 10, just to make sure of it. Yeah, righto. Okay. We'll get rid of those. We'll fix these up. So that's objective 3 as well that they've picked up. So objective 3 was worth 3 VPs. So we lose 3 VPs. They gain 3 VPs. And then they're going to gain 2 for the line, 1 for the weapon, and none for the hero. So it's another 3. They're up to 17 VPs, and the Brits have only got 2 left, and then they surrender. Get rid of that. Right. What else do they want to do? And I suppose what they want to do now is, because they can get away with it, they're going to do a recover for their third. And they're going to try and recover this gentleman here. So it's 8, 10, 11. And he's good. That's the 3 I wanted. Look at that. And that's their 3 orders that they can give. No, it's not. That's 2 orders and 1 action. They can do another order. So they are going to move. And they're going to activate Private Herzog with these gentlemen here. And they're going to go. So this one's going to move first. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 is 5. This gentleman's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And they're overlooking him now. Right. And that's it for the Germans. We're at 32 minutes. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 cards for the Germans. And we'll do the Brits' turn and then we'll call it quits there. So the Brits have 2 recovers, a move, and an artillery denied. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to move. And they're going to move Sergeant Hores over here and bring him back. So he's going to go a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And that's it. That's all he can do. They'll get a card back and we will stop there and then come back with the Germans' turn. Okay. Same stuff, different day. Wow. Okay, catch you shortly. Bye for now.